You are welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to tell you how to meet your significant other. I'm assuming you're single and you're ready to mingle. So let's do it. What you have to do is expand your criteria. Yes, I know. We all wrote down the things we want in a man. You want it to be this height. You want it to be this complexion. You want it to have read this. You wrote it all down. Or you have it in your head. You have this picture perfect man that is going to come from the sky and swoop you off your feet. Or this picture perfect woman that you're going to find and there will be everything you dreamed of. Yes, we have them. But guess what? This is real life. And sometimes the best things don't come in the packages we expect. So we have to expand our criteria. We have to expand the pool. We have to make sure that we are not limiting ourselves with those things. We have to expand our range. If your range is 6 foot tall before, you can make it from 5'7" to 6'2". You see what I'm saying? You have to expand it. If you're thinking, I want somebody with doctorate degree, you can make it now from bachelor's degree up until doctorate degree. So you have to expand the range in everything. So you don't limit yourself because the pool that will be in that criteria you have may be limited. So you can be missing out on great, wonderful individuals. I have an auntie that said when her husband came to marry her, she didn't like him. She liked nothing about him, didn't want to see him, didn't want anything to do with him. But somehow along the line, I don't know if her parents convinced her to marry this guy or what the case may be, but she married this guy. Now, my auntie is so in love with her husband. It's like everything is about the husband. She loved everything about him, and she gives this testimony all the time that she cannot believe that she will feel this way about the man. So don't limit yourself because you don't see exactly the picture perfect you have in your mind. Okay, sometimes you have to expand a little as long as you see the qualities that matter and you see a little bit of what you want, because I do understand we want certain things and it's not wrong to want that. That is who we are. So as long as you see a little bit of what you want, because it's okay to, have a type. That's what we call it. You have a type. I have a type. I know you do. So as long as you see your type, but it doesn't have to be perfect in everything, but the things that matter is the character. As long as they have character and they have the value system that you appreciate, go for it, girl. Go for it, man. You never know. The second thing is making sure you yourself is where you need to be. You yourself is presenting what somebody will want. Ask yourself, if I were the opposite gender, would I want to marry me? So make sure you yourself is what you need to be. If you need to work on your character, if you find yourself somebody that is overly loud, like a woman overly loud, you're ready to fight any second, no, you need to chill a little bit. You need to make some changes because men don't want a woman that will be fighting them all over the place. So you want to, take a little bit of demure, a little bit of mindful. It's okay. You too work on yourself. And if you're a man, the same thing. Make sure you're presenting what you should present. The truth is, let's be honest, looks matter, okay? Don't let anybody deceive you. Looks matter, even though we say it doesn't, it shouldn't, but it does. Unfortunately, that's where the world is, okay? Women are more attracted to certain traits. I mean, it has been proven by biology, it has been proven by research, it has been proven by studies. And the reason women want these big, strong men is because innately, women want a man that can protect them, provide for them. And in those days, men that can hunt are usually the strong men. So they'll be able to catch the animals and be able to bring food back to the hut for the woman to eat. So that is just innate. We can't help it. The same way men like a woman that is presentable, that is good to their eyes. Men are very visual beings. So what they see matters. So also make sure you're working on yourself in a way that, not that I'm saying that is all about looks. It's not. But a little bit of it doesn't hurt, especially when you're trying to attract, because let's face it, anybody you end up with, you attracted them first. They don't do arranged marriages anymore. So you must have attracted the man at some point, or you must have attracted the woman at some point, and eventually you fall in love. This love at first sight thing is really attraction. Okay. So you see a man or you see a woman and you lose control. He's shocking you. You fall in love. Butterflies are flying and you think you're in love. Actually, you got heavily attracted to that person. And if their character gels, eventually you fall in love. So make sure you're working on yourself, not just physically, but mentally. Make sure you're developing yourself. Everybody develops themselves. There's a saying that when you know more is when you stop learning. So make sure you're developing yourself intellectually as well. So you'll be able to present, you'll be able to contribute something to that mate that you're about to find. Because a man can see you and be attracted, a woman can see you and be attracted, but once you open your mouth, they're like, what? The attraction will go away. So make sure you're developing yourself in every area as well. The next thing you have to do is you got to talk. You have to talk. Especially my people, my beautiful African people, we are extremely private. We do not tell anybody anything, okay? You will even see, this is experiences that I have had, people that I know. They want a husband or they want a wife. No, men don't do that really. This is mostly women. They want a husband. And they will tell you, oh, I'm happy being single. I don't even want anybody. I don't want anybody to come and disturb my life. I am happy being single. I just like it this way. Look, come on. Be honest. Let people know. You never know who knows who knows who. Tell people, tell your friends, tell your friends and family. Of course, I'm not saying tell everybody, but at least the people that you trust, the people that you know want you to succeed, you can let them know, hey, I wouldn't mind if you know anybody. I wouldn't mind meeting somebody. And you never know who knows somebody. A lot of marriages have happened based on this, on somebody introducing somebody to somebody. So be able to speak, be vocal. You are not trying to impress anybody by claiming you're happy alone, unless you really are. If you really are, then fine. But if you're not, be honest about it. Let people know there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make you cheap. That's another thing about my people. I need to make a separate video on this. Tell you what makes you cheap. What makes you cheap is not you wanting to meet someone. That doesn't make you cheap. Even if you walk up to somebody and strike a conversation, it doesn't make you cheap. Even if you let somebody know that, hey, I'm open to dating, it doesn't make you cheap. What makes you cheap is what you start doing when you start that dating process, okay? That cannot make you cheap or make you seem desperate. Make sure you are approachable. This is a big one. You see, these women that walk around or these men that walk around like this, as if the whole world is on their shoulder. You never smile. Nobody knows what your teeth look like because you never smile. You're always acting like either you're angry or you're fighting someone, or I don't know. You have to be approachable. Smile. Say hi. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to have a whole conversation, but there's nothing wrong with saying hi. Be approachable. Don't stand as if you don't want to talk to anybody. So make sure you're approachable. Also approach people. It doesn't make you cheap to walk up to a man and say, hi, how are you doing today? It doesn't make you cheap to walk up to a woman and say that either. Especially women, because men got this side packed, it's their thing. They do that. But women were still struggling because men is supposed to come. Yes, men is supposed to chase us, but men must not be the one to say hi. There's nothing wrong with saying hi. Saying hi is not chasing. So you have to understand what is chasing and what is being polite. Sometimes you may pass a man on the street and bump them unknowingly. You can turn and say, oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? It doesn't make you cheap. But some people are so hung up on making sure they don't look cheap that they're being impolite. And no man wants a woman that is not even polite. So make sure you're being approachable. That's another one. Make sure you're being polite. Make sure even when a man comes to you and you don't want that man, let's say it's not somebody you would like to date, don't cuss them out. Don't start saying, oh, who are you talking to? I've seen this happen. I've seen it. It's in movies, it's in real life. Who do you think you are to talk to me? Do I look like your spec? Dude, are you not? Honey, come on now. Be calming down. If somebody talks to you and you don't like them, you can politely turn them down. Politely, because you don't know who. That man that you're talking to like that, it may be his cousin that you end up meeting and you want to marry. It may be his friend that you end up meeting and you want to marry. And by the time they narrate how you treated them, nobody wants to marry somebody like that. So be polite. It's even easier if you are a polite person, period. Don't do it just so you meet somebody. Just be polite. If you're not, try to. If you're a good person naturally, you won't struggle with this because you will just be yourself and things will flow. The next one is put yourself in position to be seen. Go places. Accept invitations. Go to concerts. Go to parties. Go to church. Go to the gym. Go to network events. Go to anything goable. Anything that people will gather in. Go, as long as it's a responsible place. You notice I didn't add club. I'm not sure because I don't like clubbing from day one. It was just never my thing. So I can't speak on that. I don't know if people meet people at clubs. I'm not sure. But Go to responsible places if you are looking to meet responsible people. So make sure you go to the gym, join groups, join community events, a book club, anywhere you can just meet people. Make sure you put it into your calendar and make sure you go, as long as it's responsible and as long as you're taking steps to be safe. Because I always want to mention that you have to be safe, because the world is no longer what it used to be. So make sure you're protecting yourself. But anywhere that people gather usually is assumed to be safe. So go to places so you can meet people, because you can't meet these people in your bedroom now. You can't meet them in your kitchen. So you have to come outside, go and meet people. So, and then when you meet them, be approachable. After being approachable, be polite. After being polite, you never know. So that's another one. The next one, after making sure, is consider online dating. Now, I cannot speak much on it because I never did it. I don't know much about online dating. But there are people that swear by it. There are people that swear that they have met very good people online. Now, the one I'm familiar with is maybe Facebooking, Instagram, TikTok. I know you can post a picture every once in a while. You never know who might see you, like you, DM you. People have met people that way. That one I know. I know people that have met people through Facebook and they're having a wonderful relationship till today. I know that part. But online dating, as online dating, that one I'm not familiar with, but I know that people that recommend it. So it's something you can look into. You can do more research about and see if you can sign up with these dating sites and see what it is, if it's something you think you can, deal with. So like I said, if online dating is something you think will be good for you, go for it, because you never know. That's part of being open to new experiences, okay? But be careful while doing it. Be careful, because we have also had stories about online dating and things that may result from it. So it's important to be very informed and safety first. Now, the next final part is prayer, my favorite one. I always have to mention prayer, because prayer is paramount in everything. I mean, people that don't pray, I beg, make una tell me, who una they talk to when una get issues? I don't know. If you cannot pray, who do you go to when you have issues? So anything you need, talk to God, talk to your Father. I always want to recommend talking to him all the time, without the ceremonies, without the kneel down, raise your hand, wear this, wear that. Just talk to him. As I'm talking, as I am now, I can start talking to God, because he's my Father. If in the real sense of fatherhood, the Bible says that if we, the earthly fathers, can be this good to our children, give our children bread and not stone when they ask for food, how much more our heavenly Father, who sacrificed his only Son for us? He loves us that much more. So feel free to have a more, intimate, casual relationship with him. Don't make it so formal all the time. So that's how come you can talk to him about silly things. Like I said in my last video, you can talk to him about, where should I go to school? You know why? Let me tell you why. He knows tomorrow. He knows that person you're about to marry. He knows that person 10 years from today. 20 years from today, but you don't. So who do you think is the best person to advise you or to tell you about the person you're about to marry? The person that knows them 10 years from now, the person that knows what they will become, the person that knows their potential, the person that knows them in and out. So if you're not talking to God, I don't know what you're doing. Talk to God, pray, tell God what you want, and during the process, be updating God, be talking to him, be telling him, be asking him questions. You try to learn how to hear from him. I know we all struggle, even me, I still struggle with that, how to know God is the one talking, but keep talking to him. He's merciful. He's merciful no matter what your past life is. Don't feel like, oh, I can't talk to God, I'm too dirty. No, the Bible says that the enemy is the accuser of the brethren. So make sure you're talking to God, because he can guide and direct you better than anybody on earth, okay? After that being said, in conclusion, let's remember that this is a journey. And while you're taking the journey, it's important to enjoy the process. It's important to be happy. It's important to enjoy every date. Enjoy the process of dating. Enjoy meeting new people. Enjoy thinking of the potentials. Don't be so focused on the end result. Be focused on the now, the what is happening now, which is the journey. Be happy in the journey, because you're not waiting for a man to come and complete you. You're not waiting for a woman to come and complete you. You should already be complete. You're just waiting for somebody to share your completeness with. Okay, so enjoy the journey. It's a journey you will do with patience. It's a journey you will do with openness, authenticity. Be honest with people. Don't deceive anybody. If you have had a child before, let them know. Because I've had a story, I know somebody that is related to that person. This woman didn't tell the man that she's had children before. When the man found out, the marriage ended. You don't want things like that. Be open, be honest, be authentic. Who will love you will love you. Okay? And if that person doesn't love you because of that thing, then that's not your person. That's not the person you want to be with anyway, because you will forever be hiding that thing. You want somebody, let me tell you what love is. Love is somebody that knows you in and out, your weaknesses, your strength, and still loves you. The Bible said the two shall be naked and not be ashamed. So if you find yourself hiding certain things with somebody you're about to marry, that's not the person to marry, because that is the one person on earth you should be able to be open to, the person that you should be able to tell everything and they will still love you and they won't judge you for it. If they do, then you married the wrong person. And that is why it's important to be patient and make sure you choose wisely. Okay, be patient, be authentic, be receptive. And if it doesn't work out with a particular person, don't get angry. Take it as an opportunity to learn. Learn what happened with that one and apply it to the next one. So don't get angry if this doesn't work out. Still continue to enjoy the process. See it as a process. This video is already getting too long, so I need to end it. But before I do, please, if you haven't liked this video, do me a favor, like it, share it, comment so I will know your thoughts. And please send it to anybody you know that is looking for a life partner. You never know, they might get one thing or two from this video. And if you're watching without subscribing, please go ahead and subscribe. I will appreciate it, and that will enable me to bring you more content, okay? Thank you so much for spending this little time with me. I do appreciate your time. And until next time, may God bless you.